Big news as DC takes over the top 10 this month. James Gunn has given us the slate of DC projects he's going to be working on. And oh boy, do we have some comics to start hunting this month. Welcome to the Key List. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your man Zuplexcity, the comic guru of GGEN, and I am here with this month your March key list comics you should be hunting down for the month of March. This is a very DC heavy list this month due to James Gunn's announcements, what projects he's going to be working on going forward. So let's get right into it. First up, number 10, Green Lantern, number 87. This book's from 1971. It's the first appearance of John Stewart. The John Stewart Green Lantern. This is going to be a key issue in James Gunn's universe going forward. The reason why it's at number 10, simply due to the price. Currently, it's sitting around $1,200. It's going to go up from there. Mid-grade, $450 to $550, probably somewhere around there. So this might be out of the price range for some of you guys out there. I know we started the key list with the beginning investor in mind and the beginning comic book collector in mind. So this might be a book that's a little farther and maybe a little bit more uncomfortable for you guys to go out and purchase. But I'm going to tell you right now, this book's going to go up. It's going to go up a significant amount in my eyes. It's a rare book to find. Usually Green Lantern books do really well. This is one of those books that you may pay $1,200 now for it, and in 5 years it could be worth $22, $25, maybe even $3,000. It's definitely a risky investment as far as putting out the money now for it, but if you're going to do it, now is definitely the time to do it. That's why it's at number 10. That's your Green Lantern number 87, the first appearance of John Stewart. Number 9, Saga of the Swamp Thing, number 37, 1985, first appearance of John Constantine. Here's the thing. I know James Gunn gave us a very specific slate of movies and projects that he's going to be working on. I don't think that was the entire slate of things that he's going to be doing. I see James Gunn really leaning into Constantine and Justice League Dark. We know we're getting Swamp Thing. That's a definite. So this is already a Swamp Thing book. This book's sitting around $400, but it is the first appearance of a marquee character. This book's gonna go up in value. I see James Gunn getting to Constantine a lot quicker than we think he will. If you're doing Swamp Thing, there's no reason not to do Constantine. Justice League Dark, I think, is the way that James Gunn is going to backdoor himself into a Justice League movie. I really think that this is a book you should keep an eye out for. Again, it's low because of the price. It is a little pricey. I know we're talking about first time investing and stuff like that. This book is definitely on the pricier side of things. However, it's going to go up. You're going to make your money back. I promise you that. See if you can find a high grade copy. Spend a little money on it. Totally worth getting. If not anything, it's the first appearance of Constantine, who is a big DC character. So that's number 9, Saga of the Swamp Thing. Number 37, the first appearance of Constantine. Number 8, going directly into James Gunn's announcement, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, number 1. This book right now is sitting at $25. By the time this video goes up, it might be up to $50. Everybody is jumping on this book. It is from 2021. You could definitely find super high grade copies of this. Get a couple copies. This is directly the storyline. This is the Tom King series. This is the series that James Gunn is going to be adapting to the screen. It's a more futuristic Supergirl. It's a meaner Supergirl. It's like a more determined Supergirl. It's a fantastic story. I would buy one to read, one to grade personally, or get the TPB of it, the trade paperback of it. I would even go that far. It is definitely a book you want to jump on because it's so new. There's going to be a lot of copies out there that are high grade, so you can get a couple. Send them in to get graded and see what you get. But that's your number 8 book, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, #1. We're going right into #7. This one, we have a variant alert. So there's going to be 2 covers for this that you want to be looking for. Justice League #31, 2014. This is the first appearance of Jessica Cruz, the Green Lantern. I got a funny feeling that with the Green Lantern Corps being a show, a True Detective-like show, we're going to get a lot of Green Lanterns. There's a lot of books out there with first appearances of certain Green Lanterns, and they vary in price from $8 to $36,000. They're all over the place. This one specifically, Jessica Cruz, a newer character, 2014. I think is someone that James Gunn might lean into a little bit, especially with the tone of how comic book movies are going right now. Considering it's a newer book, this same thing as Supergirl, you're going to be able to really go out and find high grade copies of this, no problem. Get your hands on a couple copies, see what you can do with it. Keep your eyes out for the Batman 66 variant cover of this book. The regular cover is going for about $25. The Batman 66 cover is going for about $125. It's a 1 in 25 cover. It looks amazing here. Produced in conjunction with the Batman 66 book that came out. All the DC books kind of had a Batman 66 variant cover coming out to it. This is running about $125, but keep your eyes out for it because we're always variant hunting. I know the old school collectors hate that, but it is the way of the new collector is variants. So #7, Justice League #31, first Jessica Cruz. Keep your eyes open. On to #6, another higher priced book. We're talking about that Swamp Thing #1. This is the first like Holland Swamp Thing, which is actually the second Swamp Thing. This book is from 1972. It's sitting around $400. Mid-grade though, you can get somewhere about 120, 150 maybe, somewhere around that number. Alec Holland is going to be the Swamp Thing that James Gunn goes with. I don't see why he would go with anybody else. Alec Holland is the penultimate Swamp Thing. He's a Swamp Thing everybody remembers. So this is the book. If you're really a Swamp Thing fan, I'm a huge Swamp Thing fan. If you're really looking to garner some interest in what James Gunn's doing, this is the book to jump on. It's from 1972. It's going to be hard to find a really, really high-end copy, but see what you can do, see what you can find out there. Check those bins, check those dollar stores, your Goodwills and whatnot, your flea markets, your garage sales, whatever you can get your hands on. If you find this book anywhere between $150 to $400, buy it. Just buy it. Unless it's missing the front cover, you're going to be okay. I promise you that. That's #6, Swamp Thing #1. #5, the first Marvel book on this list. This is a little interesting why this book is here. Young Avengers #1. This is from 2005. It's the first appearance of the Young Avengers. First Kate Bishop, first Patriot Lad, first such and such. All right. All the Young Avengers, basically first appearance in this book. Reason why it's on the list, it's currently sitting at about $120. This book 2 years ago was around $1,200 to $1,300. We always say you want to buy in a dip. This is the dip. It's gonna go back up. I don't think it's gonna hit that number again at $1,200, $1,300, $1,400. This book is gonna reach the $300, $400 mark and probably stay around there for a little while. We're getting Young Avengers. All of the pieces are in place, especially with Ant-Man Quantumanium just came out. We got Cassie Lang with her powers. She's Stature, she's Stinger, whatever you want to call her. Kate Bishop's been here. Patriot Lad. Patriot Lad's been here. We saw Wiccan and WandaVision had her 2 sons in there who are both Young Avengers. We are going full force ahead with Young Avengers. Kamala Khan, She-Hulk could even be in there. Who knows what they're going to do with this. But Young Avengers are coming. Whether you like it or not, this book's going to go up. If you can get it now at $120, that's a win. That's a huge win. Again, books from 2005. It's not that old. There's going to be good copies out there. Jump on these copies. I'm telling you. Variant alert on this as well. The Wizard World variant is what you want to be looking for. It's coming in right now about $700. I think it's going to drop. That's number 5, Young Avengers number 1. Number 4, Static number 1, 1993. This is the first Static Shock. I fully expect James Gunn to bring us Static Shock at some point. If he doesn't, it's going to be a huge miss. Fans want it. Everybody wants it. He's the Miles Morales of DC. Great character that wasn't around for too long. Has come back, gone. But James Gunn is the king of characters like this. If he's giving us Creature Commandos, why can't he give us Static Shock? If he's giving us Booster Gold and we're getting a Blue Beetle movie, there's no reason why we shouldn't get a Static Shock movie at some point. I fully expect us to get Static, even if it might be a show on HBO Max. I'm not sure which. Static number 1 is the book you want to be looking for. And here's the best part. It's sitting at $25 right now. Go get this book. $25 is the number you want to pay for this book. I'm telling you, it's going to go up at some point anyway. This book's not that old. It's 1993. It's exactly 30 years old right now, which in comic ages, you guys all know, is not that old. Find a high-grade copy for $25. That's the book you want to be looking for, is Static number 1. That's our number 4 spot. Number 3, Invincible Iron Man number 9. This is your first appearance of Riri Williams. This is your first appearance of Ironheart. This is from 2016. It's sitting at $100 right now. I can't believe this book has come down to this. It's up around $300 at one point. This book's sitting at $100 right now. With Ironheart getting ready to come out, we're getting more and more information. We already know the Hood's going to be in it. There is huge rumors that Mephisto's going to be in it, and they're not the same type of rumors that we got before with shows. This is played by Sacha Baron Cohen. Mephisto's going to be in this show type of rumors. I say jump on this book now while you can. It's going to go up. I think it's going to go up a significant amount, probably up to about the $400 or $500 range if the show's good. If the show's not good, you're still probably doubling your money on it at $100. So it's not a bad investment. I think it's the way to go. Invincible Iron Man number 9, first Riri Williams. That's at our number 3 spot. Our number 2 spot, and I can't believe that this book is sitting at this low of a price. But Booster Gold number 1. It's 1986. It's $90, people. Go and buy Booster Gold number 1. You don't know who Booster Gold is, you're gonna love him. James Gunn's doing the movie. You're gonna love the movie. This might be the best movie that he does on that entire DC slate, and I feel like Booster Gold's gonna make a big splash in the DCU. This book sitting at $90 is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Go buy this book. I'm telling you right now, you're not going to be disappointed. You're going to get your money's back on it. Get it graded, keep it, read it, whatever. Love the character. I always say collect what you want. Booster Gold is what you want. I promise you that, man. That's number 2, Booster Gold number 1. Number 1 this month, March, key list, the number 1 book. This should come as no surprise to anybody. Batman, number 656. The first appearance of Damian Wayne, 2006. This book is sitting at $50. $50. 50. The first appearance of Damian Wayne. It's from 2006. The book's not that old. Go and find 6 copies of this. Like, I don't know what else to tell you guys. This book is going to skyrocket once Brave and the Bold comes out. That's going to be James Gunn's Batman movie. He's introducing Damian Wayne into cinema for us. Damian Wayne is one of the favorite Bat children right now. Everybody loves him. This is his first appearance. This starts off the entire Damian Wayne storyline with Batman. He's the son of Batman and Talia, and he was raised by the League of Assassins. I don't know how much more I can explain to you that this book's sitting at $50. I wouldn't be surprised if it went up right now while I'm talking about it, because I've been waiting for this book to spike. I've got 2 copies of this myself in my personal collection. One is getting sent out to grading as soon as I find a presser. But Batman number 656, people, go buy this book. It's the #1 book of the key list of March. I'm your man, Zuplexcity. I'm telling you right now, go buy Batman 656. I can't reiterate it enough. That's your March key list. I'm your man, Zuplexcity, the GGEN Comic Guru, coming to you with all this information. Remember, collect what you like. You don't have to take my opinions. I may be wrong about some things. I may be right about some things. Take everything with a grain of salt. Listen to everybody. Form your own conclusions. Jump out there. Buy your comics. Collect your comics. Bag and board your comics. Grade whatever you want to get graded. Don't grade whatever you don't want to get graded. It's your collection. You do with it as you please. I'm just trying to send you guys in the right direction and make a little bit of scratch to buy the books that you want to buy. Listen, if you love Archie comics and you want to collect Archie comics, I'm there with you. Get all the Jugheads you can. All right. But to pay for them, you might need to go buy Batman 656. Make sure you guys like, follow, and subscribe. Everything on GGEN. We've got content coming to you daily at this point. Reactions out the wazoo. We got the Theater Room every Tuesday night. We got the Oversell, the greatest wrestling podcast in the world, coming to you. We are on the road to WrestleMania for that. Make sure you guys like, follow, and subscribe. Everything on GGEN. The Multiversal podcast is every week, every other weekend. That's coming to you soon as well. Your man Zuplexcity saying deuces. Love you guys all. Remember, collect what you like, baby. We out of here.